that boards of election know what they need to do. There is this question about equal protection, whether some county ought to be able to afford it and another county can't. But let's assume that there is equal protection. What's wrong with allowing folks to vote? And I'm just sort of playing the devil's advocate here. What's wrong with folks voting the weekend before Tuesday? Because from sort of a good government standpoint, people are participating. The idea is they're voting. What's wrong with that? Argue against it.
Well, again, I think it's something that the committee process and the legislature will discuss, and they'll hear proponent and opponent testimony. And then obviously, among us all, we're going to have pro and con, even in this room, as to what that benefits. I think the lesson, though, of the 2012 presidential election was that the court thrust upon us by an order at the last minute what the boards were not prepared for, and it led to an atmosphere of chaos with these long lists of names being thrown at poll workers, and it was like, what's this, what do I do? In fact, for the first time, they'd never seen that before, because there was always time to rectify the poll books of those who had voted early prior to the Tuesday election.
So speaking for Ohio Christian Alliance, your concern was the timing of it, not specifically the idea of early voting and making it easier for people to vote.
Are you talking about the last 3 days before the Tuesday?
Yeah, your concern is the way that was done and not the idea.
I think the majority of Ohioans would be opposed to that at this point. I mean, those 3 days, Saturday may be up for a debate because that's been discussed in the legislature, but as Mike indicated, people of the Jewish faith, would not want to vote on a Saturday. People of the Christian faith would not want to vote or, actually work on the Lord's Day at boards of election as well. So, I mean, we're throwing so much into the wind here with that. And so, again, it's a process that the legislature will have to address in committee. Any other questions?